Special Kids is a pediatric Christian therapy and nursing center. We provide services to children with special needs and children who are medically fragile on an outpatient basis. We actually built our therapy center that you can see by the playground at the end of 2014, and over the next 3 years our activity actually doubled. We were seeing twice as many children and we were doing twice as many services as we were prior to moving into that therapy center. When you grow at such a rapid rate, you put a lot of stresses on your processes, your procedures, the way you do things. But one of the things that we had somewhat maybe neglected was our equipment with our technology functions. They were aging and they were failing, and we had so many more people trying to log on at one time into a physical server that we housed in the therapy center, and the equipment just couldn't handle it. We were constantly stressed over concerns that the system's down, people didn't have their ability to work, and if they worked from home, half the time they couldn't do that. So there was a lot of pressure that ImageQuest relieved from us as leaders in this organization, because we now have a stable IT environment. In fact, it was about a month after we had made the transition to desktop as a service, and I was sitting at my desk one day and thinking, I haven't heard any IT complaints. And so I sent a text to my leaders and I said, are you guys keeping anything from me, or is it just that no one's had any complaints? And they said, no complaints, no complaints, no complaints. So that was just a breath of fresh air. Also, we have had no issues being able to ask somebody to stay home. Hey, if you've been tested positive, or you need to quarantine for 10 days, or you just need to work at home because your child's out because of school closings, work from home. And we've had no issues with people being able to log in. The level of service has been excellent. When we put a ticket in, they're responsive. Also, when we're wondering about things, equipment, ImageQuest has been able to come in and recommend this piece of equipment it's nearing the end of its time. And so they would recommend, here's what you need, we'll get the order together. And then also we've been able to consult with ImageQuest on if we have a therapist that's working and they need secure environment and various things, what type of machine do they need? First thing I would recommend is to stop trying to do IT yourself. We made that mistake so many times. We're trying to troubleshoot for ourselves, and it just got us in worse shape than what we were. It was a stretch for us to get started, but you know, you're going to spend money one way or the other. We were spending it in team member morale, and we were spending it in downtime, and people weren't able to be productive and perform at the level that we asked them to perform at. And so the money that you spend up front is going to help with your team members' ability to be productive and work and do their job effectively and professionally. But also, you're going to spend much more money in terms of morale and people leaving because you don't have a stable environment.